happened to us? What happened to me? What happened as I let it slip? I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds?
Welcome to Transcend Money Community, another day. My name is Tony, and today's video, as always, we are going to analyze the price of Bitcoin with the order book from the Transcend Money Community, the institutional order book. And we are 48 hours to have the tariff from Trump applied to the market. This is information we have from the news. We don't know 100% if it's going to be sure, but seems it's going to be this 2nd of April. And this can shake the markets if the tariff, I think, keep going as they are planned. Right now, we have the Standard & Poor's making a correction, minus 1.5, and Nasdaq almost 2%. So let's go directly with the order book and see what the money is thinking is going to happen. So here we have the new website from Transcend Money Community. You know that you have all the links down below. This one is not yet active on internet, but soon it's going to be. So, but you can follow from Twitter. If you have our Twitter, you have the link down below. You can follow this order book real time 24/7. And look how beautiful. Yesterday we had the support here. We were saying the 82 is going to be a strong support, and we have the bounce in these 24 hours. And let's see today, because today we seen a lot of 70s with liquidity. And the 350 millions is about, I would say, 80,000 around. Let's see to load a little bit more the order book. But in my opinion, this 2nd of April is going to be quite strong and can be in both directions. Because if Trump is saying that it's going to relax a little bit the tariff, or is going to come out with something creative that we don't expect, or the markets don't expect, we can have a big bounce, or the opposite, just a drop. And as you know, for me, we have this support that is coming from long time ago. In fact, I think it's some years ago. And that one is 70. That one is 70,000. This is the a strong support that is coming from December 2022. So that 70,000 is there, is here, and hopefully we don't touch it, but let's see what the order book is saying. That we have the is very difficult for the next 24 hours because 71,500 is about $50 million that they have to sell to bring down the price to 71,500. Let me check if the audio is good because maybe I'm talking by myself. I think we are good. Let me know in the comments down below. And okay, so there we go. Yeah, the 350 is around 80,000, I think. Yeah. Wow, there is a big jump between 81 and 80,000. So probably it's gonna be the next support for the next 24 hours between 80 and 81,000. That's gonna be a 2.5% drop max in a nominal expense budget from the whales, right? So I need to practice a little bit more English because I'm getting rusty. So probably I'm gonna do more than one video in English. Okay, so we have the 80 and 81. There is the high probability for normal volume. And then we have the 75 with the 74 and 75. And these ones, they have high liquidity and this is low probability, but for the next 24 hours. But is there, meaning for the next days, right? And then we have all these grids, 76, 73, 73, 500, 77, 76. Oh, in the 77, there is quite a lot. Okay, so I'm going to place the 73 and 73, 500, that this is close to the 75, and the 77 and 76, that this is new. This is new. We didn't have this previously. But the summary is like the most probable scenario, the 80s are going to support the price. Then we have the region of 77 and then 75 and then 71.5. But I'm saying a lot of prices, but this is the grid, the regions where the big money is waiting the price. So again, 80, 81, 80 is the most probable scenario, even 81. 81 because there is a lot of liquidity already. But we know it's Monday, getting close to the tariff, and this can make a higher volume, more than expected, more than nominal. So, but I think 80 is the most probable. If not, seems that the 77 or 75 will be the next level. And 70 is, of course, a great opportunity, right? Okay, so let me see if the light works. That's the region. We're still there. And there is the fight, right? So the 70s is still there. Now, what happened if Trump say that it's not Trump, so maybe just the Xi Jinping or another big president, I mean the Chinese president, or they make a deal, basically. Imagine if Trump is placing reciprocal tariff to China, so they have the same tariff. So maybe what they do, instead of charging to China and US more expensive, that could be increasing the inflation. So basically they take out the tariff or just they reduce both of them, some kind of negotiation. So we'll see what happens. We don't have the power to know that. So just we have to be ready for these two scenarios: an agreement with the big countries with the tariff, or this agreement, and then the markets, they don't gonna like it, because that means that some countries will need some period of adaptation to build factories, for example, US, and China will lose sales. So that's not good. But if they arrive to some kind of agreement, look what we have here. We still have, and it's a big whale, the $95,000, right? That this is 650 million, so it's a little bit high. I would like more, like 380. So 83,400, I think, is the most probable. 83,400, that is around 400 millions, 1% up. So not a lot of movement. And then we can see around this 83, 84, 83,500, 85, 86, 83,900. So around 83, 84, there is a big grid. I'm gonna place also 85, 84, 500, 83, 400, and 84. And then the next jump, there is this kind of grid, no, to 88, it will be the next jump. So I would say it's around I say 84, 85. 85 is psychologically more, but 84 is by the amount of money will be 84, because it's about $400 million they have to buy, that this is a nominal value. And then, so this is the situation. So in 2 days, in 48 hours, we can expect a big move. It's a high probability of a big move, just because the tariff, in my opinion, because we have that, everyone is talking about this, the 2 of April is gonna be activate all the tariff with all the countries. So I think this never happened before. So let's see how crazy is this. It's just 24 hours, so 48 hours, and this can be very impactful. Apart of that, this week we have the Fed talking again. So as you know, you have the website transcend.money, also in the links down below, and we have when is it? This Friday. This Friday is a lot of information that is very powerful. Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, and Powell speech. Powell. So Powell speech. Sorry. So this Friday can be shocking. Then Tuesday, that is the day before of the activation of the retroactive. No, also it's not retroactive. It's like basically to do reciprocal tariff. We have the jobs opening, that this can be also interesting, and since the forecast is worse, there are less jobs, we'll see. So next, which is the strategy, right? Because we have to be open for these next massive moves. So we have the 70, that this is an entry point, in my opinion, very strong. And then we have, this is the signal in case it's going bullish, the 80, you see, 86 is more or less what we have in the order book. If we break the 86 is the price. If we break the 86, Bitcoin can turn bullish. How crazy is that? So now we can see in hourly that Bitcoin is forming the W, not the one that we were talking yesterday, if not a big one. So it's gonna be about 83. Interesting. This, we have this price 83.4 in the order book. So if this W activate, this can bring the price around the next so beautiful, the next resistance at 85. Wow, amazing, amazing. So yeah, that could be the situation. Okay, so let me take out all this. There we go. So where is the money now? 95, there is a big whale, and the 70s, 75, let's say. But the most probable, 80,000. So I don't gonna analyze today Solana, but I'm gonna keep my positions. You know that I'm using Bitunix. You have the links down below. And my next entry point now is $118, but because there are less long positions now, the funding rates they went down. So now I could go for this strategy that I'm using, the grid by liquidation. I could raise a little bit my entry point to 117.9 maybe, so $0.1 I could move. But yeah, this is my grid we did yesterday in the Spanish channel. So this is my grid that I'm gonna be liquidated if the price is going below 86, 87, 86 something, more or less. I'm there for Solana. And then if I have a bounce, I will take profits. That will be the situation. Let me know in the comments, what do you think and which are your entry points? If there is someone listening, since in YouTube there are 7. In the English channel there is so few people, but yeah, step by step we're growing. By the way, thank you very much for all the likes and the new subscribers. Okay, so we're gonna finish here the video. Thank you very much to everyone. I wish you very good luck with your positions, health, love, and wealth, and see you in the next video.